Hello. Hi. So I realized that it's been a minute since I did a little shoe haul, and for me personally, I love a good shoe haul. It's one of like the videos that I probably search the most for ASMR. And I have some new shoes, so I thought that I would do one for you. So for this video at the beginning, I'm going to tap and scratch on the shoes, and then for the end portion of the video, I'm going to do a try-on haul of them where I won't be talking, but I'll just be wearing them and have the microphone on the floor with some like heel tapping, clicking sounds of me walking in the shoes. I've had quite a few people say that some of like their earliest experiences with ASMR were in the classroom, just hearing their teacher like walking around on the floor and hearing her shoes just sort of gently tapping on the tiled floor. So I'm going to do a little bit of that at the end, but I know that's not everyone's cup of tea, so that'll be at the end. And if you're not interested in that portion, then by all means skip it. Alright, so the first shoe that I'm going to show you is this one right here. It has some like jean fabric, and then there's these woven sort of rope pieces here that go on the wedge. I bought these, it was kind of like a impromptu purchase. I was in Palm Desert and I was walking around in these sandals that were giving me blisters, and so I needed to buy a pair of shoes, and then I saw these and they just so happened to match with what I was wearing at the time. So I got these. They're very comfortable. They are Stuart Weitzman. So these ended up being quite a lifesaver. Alright, and then let's see here. What do we have next? So many choices. I think I'll choose these. So this is a little wedge. And I really wanted some sort of dark brown shoes because I realized that I had a lot of like flesh colored shoes and a lot of black, but I was lacking some brown. So I thought these were interesting. There's like studs on them. This part over here is suede, and then there's some leather straps, and sort of like a fake wood wedge here, and then there's like a textured rubber bottom here. Makes kind of a nice sound. And the nice thing about shoe hauls is that shoes make such a nice like assortment of sounds. So you really got a lot of variety. These are really comfortable shoes as well. Comfort, that's definitely a big factor for me. I'm not someone that would get a pair of heels that were not comfortable just because I thought they looked nice. I need to feel comfortable when I'm walking around. So here's just a traditional black heel. This is leather here, and then there's kind of like this snakeskin pattern. I was gonna talk a little bit about the show that I just started watching. So I've only seen the first episode so far, so I'm really not sure how much I'm going to continue liking it, but I have to say I really enjoyed the first episode. So it was on Amazon, and it was called The Peripheral. And it's sci-fi. So from what I've seen so far, it centers around this girl who lives in a small town, and she needs to make some money for her family. It takes place, I believe, maybe 60 years in the future or something like that. And in order to make some money for her family, she volunteers to try out this new video game, which is a very interactive video game where you essentially feel like you are really living inside this world. So you feel everything that's happening to you inside this game, like you actually do experience pain. And she's not really sure yet exactly why they want her to try out this game, but there's definitely an ulterior motive to the people that have hired her. Just in the first episode, some strange things have happened, and there appears to be some people that are going to be trying to stop her from trying out this game in real life and coming to get her. It's interesting just in the time that we've been alive, and especially in the last 20 years, how far video games have come. If you think back to games like Donkey Kong and Tetris, and you compare them to games of today, it's unbelievable how fast technology has advanced. And it's interesting to think what is going to happen in the next 20 years. into these simulations? Are we going to be able to go? Like, I wonder if, you know, it might go so far as you actually feel more comfortable existing in that world, because perhaps we'll be able to, you know, design worlds that are completely tailored to our own experiences and to our own liking, and the people in those worlds that we have interactions with will only be the types of people that we would like to interact with. I don't know if you ever saw the movie Her with Joaquin Phoenix. It came out I don't know, maybe I'd say like 7 years ago or so. And in that movie, he falls in love with like an AI who he feels really understands him. And I just wouldn't be surprised if in the not so distant future, with the way things are kind of going and the trajectory that we seem like we're on, if, you know, people start preferring to have friendships and relationships with, like, artificial intelligence. Naturally spending so much more time online, and there's so many people that have become, you know, uncomfortable with real human interactions. It's given so many people, you know, anxiety having real face-to-face interactions, and I just wonder, as the technology keeps increasing and advancing in terms of being able to create these alternate realities, like at what point are we gonna cease to need like the real world? It'll be interesting to see where the future takes us. So it's just another leather wedge heel. This part here kind of makes an interesting sound. It's like this ridged plastic right here. Alright, let's see here. So I got this new book. It's called The Master. What is it called? I have it right here, actually. The Master Key System. I'm really enjoying it. I'm only like on page 33. I just started it. But this one has a really smooth bottom. So yeah, this book's been interesting. It sort of is giving you, from what I can tell so far, different techniques to sort of like mastering our own thoughts and conquering fear. It was written in 1912. I just kind of stumbled upon it. I have to say I'm really, really loving it so far, though. I was going to read you like a quick little excerpt from the book. It's talking about like courage and fear. I like that sound. This is another suede brown shoe. It has some little tiny gold studs, and strap that goes around the ankle, and a fake wooden heel. So I'm going to read you this little excerpt really quickly from this book. And then I have one more shoe to show you. And then I'm going to do the try on haul portion of the video with the shoe heel clicking sounds on the floor. So I just thought that this was a really interesting little paragraph, and just wanted to read you this one paragraph really quickly. I thought it was very fascinating. All right. As you can see, I've highlighted it. All right, so it says, thoughts of courage, power, confidence, and hope all produce a corresponding state, but the one arch enemy which must be absolutely destroyed before there is any possibility of letting any light shine is fear. This enemy must be completely destroyed. He must be eliminated. He must be expelled forever. He is the cloud which hides the sun, which causes a perpetual gloom. It is this personal devil which makes men fear the past, the present, and the future. Fear themselves, their friends, and their enemies. Fear everything and everybody. When fear is effectually and completely destroyed, your light will shine, the clouds will disperse, and you will have found the source of power, energy, and life. When you find that you are really one with the infinite power, and when you can consciously realize this power by a practical demonstration of your ability to overcome any adverse condition by the power of your thought, you will have nothing to fear. Fear will have been destroyed, and you will have come into possession of your birthright. Interesting little book. All right, so the last shoe, and then I'll do the try-on part, is this one. I thought it was really pretty. Ordered it online from this company that's based in France. It's very comfortable as well. Oops, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it correctly, but I believe it's Cezanne. everyone has a very nice week. I'm going to try these on now.